Hello everyone, how's it going? This is another day, another trading day for me. It's 8:15 Eastern European time, so we are talking about 7:15 London time. And as usual, I'm looking at the E-mini S&P. As you can see here, I was trying to trade a little bit, so based on the 5-minute chart I was buying here, but I got stopped out just right here at the low of the candle, which is a little bit unfortunate for me, because then it went straight up. Here at the price of 42.50 I was selling, where I took profit target of 4 and 5 ticks. So basically for today morning I'm down quarter of a point, but it's okay. Looking generally at what is happening, or what was happening yesterday, I'll change my chart to 15-minute chart. Yesterday, put it back. Yesterday I was buying S&P just right somewhere here around this point, when I was saying that we created a double bottom just below 25, and now it went up. Retested the 25, and now it goes up again to 50. So basically it jumped above 50 point where it was retested, tried to go higher to 75, but there was no strength, no more buyers. Now it was holding for the whole rest of the session at 50, and currently I'm looking for a movement downwards to 25, if because it's simple, right? We have a high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and it's a trend, a bearish trend for now. I mean, generally speaking, we are in a range, right? But that's third day in a row. But if it won't make here higher high, so it won't touch 50 or break even the 50, then I'll still be looking at some shorts, as this is a bearish trend. So I might be looking for the 25, or retest, or the retest of the high of the range from yesterday's morning, so at around 30.50. So if it goes down, I would be looking for, I'll just show here where's the rectangle, right here. So I'll be looking somewhere to get here. That might be the target for now. If it breaks above 50, then I'll be looking at 75. So first target would be yesterday's high here at 62. Where are we? Let me see. 62.25 ish, and then 75. Okay, so back to scalping. um, Pardon me. We are currently testing this high, but I still see the strength to go for the price to go a little bit higher, where I would be selling around maybe 45, 50, 46, somewhere here could be a good sell for me. For now I'm flat, I have no open position. um, this right here, this dome, that's a Nasdaq, I mean a Nasdaq, but I don't trade it. I just want to see how it's traded. I mean the depth. So I just look for pardon me. I'm just looking at the ES. That's what I trade all the time.
Ajuda a ir a vida com menos mãos. A rede dos engenhos carpeando não. E lá onde dorme porque essa noite não gerou. E pensa que ora pensa na Range Rover. Faz lente nas futuras, do livrado e virtude. Faz chegar a parte reguda, nem para não haver criatura. No lima na esperança, e camba senza distanza. Quando tornano a scuola, quando stanno a baixo bar. E mettono mani pistola, droga, e tutta la di storia. A terra negami che scoria, ci buttammo pure giuro. O pensammo tutto quanto, ma non dice mai nessuno. Noi teniamo una domanda, ma chi giudica, chi giudica? E oggi casa fuori rimane, è logica che si rimane in aria, non cagna niente. Tieni piera fritta a vierna, noi guardiamo in due binocoli, sti bastardi come mi ogna. Senza rischio carcerata, proprio come in domonopola. Noi vogliamo una speranza, per cambiare di mano. Noi vogliamo una speranza, per cambiare di mano. Noi vogliamo una speranza, per cambiare di mano. Ma non sai che sta cava sulla perché rimane. Noi vogliamo una speranza, per cambiare di mano. Noi vogliamo una speranza, per cambiare di mano. Noi vogliamo una speranza, per cambiare di mano. Ma non sai che sta cava sulla perché rimane. Straccio manca chi sono che sei, straccio l'anno ma torna a casa. Straccio per tutti i giorni a casa, spaccio quando non dormo. Guarda un faccio quando ti stunga pa, raggio ma buffet bomba che plancia i di suona a me. Nasci che ti fanno una vita facile, non ti piace. Tutti squaglieri indallasci, ti voto non mi capaci, ti voto non trovo pace. Voglio una prospettiva, prosperità attiva. Guarda figlio ma mattina, pronto per una tua stina. Ma stiva, e castiga stirpe, no vinto festina. Ti stira, istiga rivoluzione per ogni persona. Voglio benessere in sto cesso, non voglio comprensione. Molto te fottuto buono, o brutto fa tutto l'amore. O lutto ti aiuta t'amore, ma sfutta non muore. C'ha dura la speranza, che creatura rinda panza. Posso solo guardare innanzi, rete cari pe campa rimane, ne rimane speranza, pe campa rimane, ne rimane speranza, pe campa rimane. Mana izadă che sta cava sulla perché rimane, ne rimane speranza, pe campa rimane, ne rimane speranza, pe campa rimane, ne rimane speranza, pe campa rimane. Mana izadă che sta cava sulla perché rimane. Basta che fila, che prezzo è l'affitto. Ramilla e merda cheat, ma basta che vita. E cosa non cagna né noi a Lucam. Solo quando vai ci stanno tu can. Lo stato da poi le go balla in capa. Tu scina e ti sballa come a chi non sa. Perché non può sapere frate rinunciato. Tieni i giorni con me soldi in da sacca contata.
Okay, so I'm looking here that the price went a little bit lower. Now it goes a little bit higher, but it still doesn't make a high on an RSI. So if the price holds, it means that we are still on the selling side. So I'm looking at the ask. Um, hmm. Okay, so I got short here at 40 to 50. Um, down 1 point for now. Not 1 point, one tick. Break even and tick. Um, so as you can see, the European session. I mean, the European session opens in something more than half an hour. So still, the volatility is very low, and which means um, that I might be taking just a few bites of the market, not too much, because there's not so much of a space where I could grab a bigger bite, more points. I mean, you can see even on the handles, right? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ticks. So that's one handle and a quarter, one candle like that, right? So looking at the chart, the entry at around 42.50 seems to be a good point where to go short at this time, but looking at the RSI, we are still in a downward movement, so basically I'll try to get advantage of that. When I get hit with on my first target, I'll just move my stop loss into a plus. I'm one tick away from the first target hit. Okay, so I got hit with the first target. So I closed one contract at 5 ticks, so that's a handle and a quarter. So that's a full point and a quarter. Now I'm looking at the my second contract, which is the stop loss is +2, which means that's $25 minus the commission. That's around $21 net. So I'll be netting $21 of this trade if I get stopped, plus the 5 ticks on my other contract.
Una speranza, i camba senza distanza, quando tornano a scuola, quando stanno a basso bar e mettono mano in pistola a droga, e tutta la di storia, a terra nei campi di scoria, ci portiamo pure i giuro, o pensiamo tutto quanto, ma non dice mai nessuno, noi teniamo una domanda, ma chi giudica, e oggi casa fuori mano, è logica che si rimane nero, non cagna niente, tiene piera fritta a verna, noi guardiamo in doppio binocolo, sti bastardi con miocano, senza rischio carcerata, proprio come in domonopolo. Una speranza, per cambiare in mano, una speranza, per cambiare in mano, una speranza, per cambiare in mano, ma non sai che sta cava sulla bacchiera in mano, una speranza, per cambiare in mano, una speranza, per cambiare in mano, una speranza, per cambiare in mano, ma non sai che sta cava sulla bacchiera in mano. Straccio manca chi sono che sei, straccio l'anno ma torna a casa, straccio per tutti i giorni a casa, spaccio quando non dormo, guarda un faccio quando ti sfonda pa, raggio ma buffe bomba che, planciaizza dei suoni a me, nasci che ti fanno ma vita facile, non facile, tutti squaglieri in dall'asci, te voto non mi capaci, te voto non trovo pace, voglio nata prospettiva, prosperità attiva, guarda figlio ma mattina, pronto per nato destino, ma stiva, e castiga stirpe, no vinto festina, te stira, istiga rivoluzione, ad ogni persona, voglio benessere in da sto cesso, non voglio comprensione, brutto te fottuto buono, o brutto fa tutto l'amore, o lutto ti aiuta t'amore, ma sfutta l'umore, c'ha dura la speranza, che creatura in da panza, posso solo guardare annanza, rete cari in do vacanza. Una speranza, per cambiare in mano, una speranza, per cambiare in mano, una speranza, per cambiare in mano, ma non sai che sta cava sulla bacchiera in mano, una speranza, per cambiare in mano, una speranza, per cambiare in mano, una speranza, per cambiare in mano, ma non sai che sta cava sulla bacchiera in mano.
So as you can see, I was stopped out here with the 2 ticks, so I made 7 ticks. So 3 ticks. So that's 8 ticks minus. So my bad. So that's $92 netting. The commission included $92, around $92, almost $93 profit on this trade. So right now I'm up around 1.5 handle.
Asciuga era vita come smoke. Arredo 600 scarpe anche no. Il lancio torna perché stanotte non c'è roba. E penso che io penso una Range Rover. Faccio vincere la sfortuna, tutti i frati mi perduti. Faccio che partire conto, ne per noi nuove creature. Noi vogliamo una speranza, i campa senza che stanza. Quando tornano a scuola, quando stanno a basso bar. E mettono le mani in pistola, droga e tutta la di storia. A terra nei campi che scoria, ci portiamo pure i giuro. O pensiamo tutto quanto, ma non dice mai nessuno. Noi teniamo una domanda, ma chi giudica, chi giudica? E oggi casa fuori rimane, è logica che si rimane in aria, non cagna niente. Tieni viera, fritta a verna, noi guardiamo in doppio binocolo, sti bastardi come mi ogano. Senza rischio carcerata, proprio come in domanopolo. Noi vogliamo una speranza, per campare rimane. Noi vogliamo una speranza, per campare rimane. Noi vogliamo una speranza, per campare rimane. Ma non sai che sta a cava sulla perché rimane. Noi vogliamo una speranza, per campare rimane. Noi vogliamo una speranza, per campare rimane. Noi vogliamo una speranza, per campare rimane. Ma non sai che sta a cava sulla perché rimane.
Faccio manca che son che sei, straccio l'anno ma torno a casa. Straccio per tutti i giorni a casa, faccio quando non dormo. Guarda un faccio quando ti sfonda pa, raggio ma buffe bomba se. Planciaizza dei sonno a me, nasci che ti fanno ma vita facile, non facile. Tutti squadri rindallaci, te voto non mi capaci, te voto non trovo pace. Voglio una prospettiva, prosperità attiva. Guarda figlio ma mattina, pronto per una tua stina. Ma stiva, e castiga stirpano, vinto festina, te stira. Istica rivoluzione, ogni persona. Voglio benessere in sto cesso, non voglio comprensione. Brutto te fottuto buono, o brutto fa tutto l'amore. O lutto t'ha tutto l'amore, mi sfutta non muore. C'ha dura la speranza, che creatura rinda panza. Forse solo quanta manza, rete carico
Still holding the 5 minutes. 5-minute chart shows still downward movement. So like I said, that's a new high, lower, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and I'm still looking at the shorts.
basta che fila, che prezzo è l'affitto. Ramilla e merda cheat, ma basta che vita. E cosa non cagna né noi a Lucam. Solo quando vai c'è sta.
So when I look at the 5-minute chart, it's a good place to go short for now. But looking at the 1-minute chart, I took my short, get out with a profit, and now I'm not jumping into any more shorts because the way I see the movement could be maybe 4 points, not 4 points, but the full handle, so 4 ticks, maybe 5 ticks. But then again, my stop loss would also have to be around 4 ticks, 5 ticks, so the risk reward ratio 1 to 1 is not good enough, you know. So basically I'll just wait for the price. If the price wants to go lower, it will go lower, then back up so I can short it again. I'll be looking at the price action here. It's kinda during the European session it's kinda difficult to trade because the movement is so bad. It's all about the American session in the afternoon. So yeah, I don't play, I don't trade DAX, German DAX, because it's something like Nasdaq. I call it a crazy guy because it just flies up and down so quickly, you know. So I don't really like DAX. Maybe Bund, but I don't trade the bonds anymore. I used to trade bonds when I was in a bonds department for an institution, and that was a different story. But right now I'm just another retail trader trading from home, his own account. So the way I see it, you know, I just wait for my opportunity for, you know, based on my strategy.
stanze, che va senza che stanze, quando tornano da scuola, quando stanno a basso bar, e mettono mano in pistola, droga, e tutta la di storia, a terni
So yeah, that's 3 trades so far, not much, you know, during the American session, that's a lot more.
e oggi casa fuori rimane, è logica che si rimane in erba, non cagna niente, tieni viera fritta a vierna, tu guarda a in binocolo, sti bastardi con mi occhio, senza rischi carcerata, proprio come in domanopera. Una speranza, per campare rimane, una speranza, per campare
Not so much happening.
una speranza, per campare rimane, ma non sai che sta cava sulla perché rimane, una speranza, per campare rimane, una speranza, per campare rimane, una speranza, per campare rimane, ma non sai che sta cava sulla perché rimane.
Sacci manca che son che sei, straccio l'anno ma torna a casa, straccio per tutti i giorni a casa, spaccio quando non dormo, guarda un faccio quando ti stunga pa, raggio ma buffet bomba zero, plancia i zeri suona a me, nasci che ti fanno una vita facile, non ti piace, tutti squaglieri in dall'asci, se voto non mi capaci, ti voto non trovo pace, voglio nata prospettiva, prosperità attiva, guarda figlio ma mattina, pronto per una tutto stile, ma stiva, e castiga stirpe, no vinto festina, ti stile, istiga rivoluzione, per ogni persona, voglio benessere in sto cesso, non voglio comprensione, brutto te fottuto buono, o brutto fa tutto rumore, o lutto ti aiuta d'amore, ma sputa l'umore, lascia dura la speranza, che creatura in da panza, posso solo guardare innanzi, rete cari in vacanza.
Una speranza, per campare rimane, una speranza, per campare rimane, una speranza, per campare rimane, ma non sai che sta cava sulla perché rimane, una speranza, per campare rimane, una speranza, per campare rimane, una speranza, per campare rimane, ma non sai che sta cava sulla perché rimane. Basta che fila, che prezzo è l'affitto, da mille merda cheat, ma basta che vita.
E cose non cagnano e noi alluccam, solo quando vuoi ci stanno tu cani.
Lo stato da bolle con palla in capo, tu scina e ti sballa come chi non sa.
Perché non può sapere frate rinunciato, tieni i giorni con me soldi in da sacca puntata.
Nothing's happening. Okay, so we have here probably some longs coming in. That's a base, you know what I'll do? Or just take a short with my stop loss at 40, 50. So 25. So 3 ticks over this as well. Let's see if it will work out. If it won't, you know, I won't lose much. So again, it's 2 contracts long here. I'll see if it works. If it doesn't, it's okay. It's very quiet in the morning today. Very, very quiet. So I'm 75. Kind of trying to push lower, but here RSI shows me divergence, which means that even though the price goes lower, it shows less and less strength of the sellers, and the buyers might jump in here. If I get stopped out, it's okay. Generally, I'm still looking at shorts, so it's okay. Okay, so I got stopped out, it didn't work out. It's okay, it's 3 ticks that I lost. It's not much, it's not even full handle. So basically, yeah. Okay, so there are more shorts. This was more of a trade. Let's see and try. If it works out, I'll make some money. If it doesn't, I'll lose just a little bit, so it won't hurt me anyway. Okay. See, 5-minute chart. Bigger. 5-minute chart shows strength to the downside. Went to 50. I was at 75 with my stop, so no, 50 here and then full handle went down for ticks. Okay, but look, next lower low, I mean here. Here the RSI doesn't show lows. Still shows some strength.
Basta che fila, che prezzo è l'affitto. Rammella e merda cheat, ma basta che vita. E cosa non cagna né noi a Lucam. Solo quando vuoi ci stanno tu can. Lo stato da poi le go balla in capa. Tu scina e ti sballa come chi non sa. Perché non può sapere frate rinunciato. Tieni i giorni con me soldi in da sacca contata. Asciuga e la vita come smoke. Arredo 600 scarpe anche no. Il lancio torna perché stanotte non c'è roba. E penso che una benzona Range Rover. Faccio vincere la sfortuna, tutti i frati mi perduto. Faccio che partire conto, ne per noi nuove creature. Mi volimmo una speranza, i campa senza che stanza. Quando tornano a scuola, quando stanno a basso bar. E mettono in mano in pistola, droga e tutta la di storia. A termine cami che scoria, ci portano pure i giuri. Pensiamo tutto quanto.
Wait for my opportunity for, based on my strategy. Okay, so price is going lower, but still, look at the RSI here. It doesn't make lower low here. It just created some kind of a base or a range. So I'm certain if the price goes lower and this stays like that, then we might be able to see some nice jump to the upside. So at around 38.75 here you can see that would be a retest of this support on 1 minute chart. That could be a good place to go long, but be aware. You see 39, okay, 38.75. I'll place long, and what I wanted to show, see, it goes lower, lower, lower. So any longs right now are kinda dangerous, I would say, too risky. But if you have a proper risk management and you know that, you know, I mean, the stops are tight, then, you know, why not to take the risk? You know, sometimes it might pay off very well. So basically my stop loss is 5 ticks, so that's a handle and a quarter, which won't kill me at all. But first target, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10. That's 2.5 handles. 10 ticks, my first take profit. The targets are based also here on volume, so you can see here the overall volume for today, and so that's also the Asian session. So, you know, I look at it here and I see, okay, there might be some good trade, and here also, if it goes up. If it doesn't, I'll take the hit. It won't really, you know, hurt me. But if it goes up, you know, I will make enough money to cover my loss here, the 3 ticks, which is nothing. It's okay, it's not a problem at all. So I'm not saying you should jump into risky trades or anything. Just if you know your management, the risk management, you know, if you know how to handle it, you might benefit from it. You know, you might not. It depends, but you know, when I was trading for an institution, we were basically because we were a liquidity provider for the London Stock Exchange, we were basically taking risk every single time, which meant just to keep the liquidity in the market in England, we would have to sell when nobody was selling, just buying, and we would have to find spots where to sell it. So we would provide liquidity for both of the sides of the market, but also to make money. When everyone was selling, there were not really buyers because the trend was really strong, bearish trend. We had to find prices or levels where to buy, you know, and still provide the liquidity for the market for both of the sides and make money. It wasn't simple, but it was doable. Okay, so with that said, I mean, I'm not afraid to take a risk, you know, if the risk is not greater than my profits. You know, I don't want to lose all my profit that I've made previously on a couple of trades, and you know, to get hit and lose in one trade, right? That would be not wise at all.
Acabare, mano, na speranță. Acabare, mano, na speranță. Acabare, mano, manaizzata che sta cava sulla baccheri, mano.
Sacci manga che son gassa, straccio l'anna ma torna ca, straccio per tutti i giorni ca, spaccio quando non dormo, guarda un faccio quando ti stunga pa, raggio ma buffe bomba se, plancia i zeri sono a me, nascata fanno una vita facile, non piace, tutti squadri rindallaci, ti voto non mi capace, ti voto non trovo pace, voglio nata prospettiva, prosperità attiva, guarda figlio ma mattina, pronto per nato destino, ma stiva, e castiga stirpe, no vingo festina, destina, ispiga rivoluzione, per ogni persona,
So look, now I'm up 2 ticks, so half a handle, and that's 3 ticks. If it goes to 39.75, I'll be the full handle in the profit. There you go.
Basta che fila, che prezzo è l'affitto. Ramella e merda cheat, ma basta che vita. E cosa non cagna né noi allucam. Solo quando vuoi ci stanno tu can. Lo stato da poi le con palla in capa. Tu scina e ti sballa con macchina non sa. Perché non può sapere frate rinunciato. Tieni i giorni con me soldi in da sacca contata.
So I'm up the full handle, so 4 ticks. So if I would close my trade here, I would be already in a plus, so I would cover my previous loss. So basically that's what I'm saying, you know, you read the chart, you kind of try to understand what it is telling you, and even though we are in a bearish trend on the 5-minute chart, you know, I still was trying to open a long trade, you know, to take the risk, but you know, it's okay. Where am I? Okay, I'll cover my. I'll do it this way. So I took what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5 ticks. Profit on a contract. That's 60. What? 5 ticks. 50. 60 to 50. Am I right? 60 to 50 minus that's around 58, 50, almost $59 profit, which is okay. So I already covered my loss here. Okay, it got stopped out. 1 tick lower. Okay. And that's it, you know. So that's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades. Oh, look at that. That's why I was covering it, because I saw here that I got hit, or the price hit the moving average. So I was like, yeah, that might be a turn back. So that's why I covered my trade earlier. But as you can see, you know, it paid off, because I would be wiped out here. Not wiped out, just, you know, stopped out with a loss.
Straccio l'anno ma torna ca, straccio per tutti i giorni ca, spaccio quando non dormo, guarda un faccio quando ti stunga pa, raggio ma buffe bomba se, plancia i zeri sono a me, nascata fanno una vita facile, non piace, tutti squadri rindallaci, se voto non mi capace. lasci, di voto non trovo pace. Voglio nata prospettiva, prosperità attiva. Guarda figlio ma mattina, pronto per una tutto stile. Ma stiva, e castiga, stirpe, no, vindo festina. Destina, istiga rivoluzione per ogni persona. Voglio benessere in sto cesso. Non voglio comprensione, brutto te fottuto buono. O brutto fa tutto l'amore, o lutto ti aiuta l'amore. Ma sputa l'umore, lascia dura la speranza. Che creatura rinda panza, posso solo guardare innanzi, rete cari in do vacanza.
Una speranza, per campare in mano. Una speranza, per campare in mano. Una speranza, per campare in mano. Ma non sai che sta cava sulla bacchina in mano. Una speranza, per campare in mano. Una speranza, per campare in mano.
There we go.
Una speranza, per campare in mano. Ma non sai che sta cava sulla bacchina in mano.
Basta che fila, che prezzo è l'affitto. Ramella e merda cheat, ma basta che beat. E cosa non cagna né noi alluccam. Solo quando vuoi ci stanno tu cani. Lo stato da bolle con palla in capo. Tu scina e ti sballa come a chi non sa. Perché non può sapere frate rinunciato. Tieni i giorni con me sordi in da sacca contata.
So I'm looking, for the price now to go higher, where I would be selling again as a continuation trend. Yeah.
Senza che stanza, quando tornano a scuola, quando stanno a basso bar e mettono mano in pistola a droga, e tutta la di storia, a termine i cami che scoria, ci portiamo pure i giuro, o pensiamo tutto quanto, ma non dice mai nessuno, noi teniamo una domanda, ma chi giudica, e oggi casa fuori mano, è logica, che si rimane nero, non cagna niente, tiene viera fritta a verna, noi guardiamo in doppio binocolo, sti bastardi con mi occupano, senza rischio carcerata, proprio come in domonopolo.
Una speranza, per campare in mano. Una speranza, per campare in mano. Una speranza, per campare in mano. Ma non sai che sta cava sulla bacchina in mano. Una speranza, per campare in mano. Una speranza, per campare in mano. Una speranza, per campare in mano. Ma non sai che sta cava sulla bacchina in mano.
Straccio manca chi son che sei, straccio l'anno ma torna a casa, straccio per tutti i giorni a casa, spaccio quando non dormo, guarda un faccio quando ti sfonda pa, raggio ma buffe bomba che, plancia i dei suoni a me, nasci che ti fanno ma vita facile, non ti piace, tutti squaglieri in dall'asci, ti voto non mi capaci, ti voto non trovo pace, voglio nata prospettiva, prosperità attiva, guarda figlio ma mattina, pronto per una tutto stile, ma stiva, e castiga stirpe, no, vindo festina, ti stira, istiga rivoluzione per ogni persona, voglio benessere in sto cesso, non voglio comprensione, brutto te fottuto buono, o brutto fa tutto l'amore, o lutto ti aiuta l'amore, ma sfutta l'amore, lascia dura la che creature in da panza, posso solo guardare innanzi, rete cari in do vacante.
Una speranza, per campare mana, mi volim una speranza, per campare mana, mi volim una speranza, per campare mana. Mana in zata che sta cava sulla bacchia di mana, mi volim una speranza, per campare mana, mi volim una speranza, per campare mana, mi volim una speranza, per campare mana. Mana in zata che sta cava sulla bacchia di mana.
Basta che fila, che prezzo è l'affitto, ramella e merda cheat, ma basta che vita. E cosa non cagna né noi a Lucam, solo quando vuoi ci stanno tu cani. Lo stato da bolle con palla in capo, tu scini e ti sballa con macchina non sa. Perché non può sapere frate rinunciato, tieni i giorni con me soldi in da sacca contata.
Asciuga era vita come smoke, arredo 600 scarpe anche no. Il lancio dorme perché stanotte non c'è roba, e penso che una benzona Range Rover. Faccio vincere la sfortuna, tutti i frati mi perduti, faccio che partire conto, ne per noi male creature. Noi vogliamo una speranza, i campa senza che stanza, quando tornano a scuola, quando stanno a basso bar, e mettono in mano in pistola, droga e tutta la di storia. A termine cami che scoria, ci portiamo pure i giuro, o pensiamo tutto quanto, ma non dice mai nessuno. Noi teniamo una domanda, ma chi giudica, chi giudica? E oggi casa fuori rimane, è logica che si rimane inerme, non cagna niente, tieni piera fritta a verna. Noi guardiamo in doppio binocolo, sti bastardi con mi ogna, senza rischi carcerata, proprio come in domonopolo. Mi volim una speranza, per campare mana, mi volim una speranza, per campare mana, mi volim una speranza, per campare mana. Mana in zata che sta cava sulla bacchia di mana, mi volim una speranza, per campare mana, mi volim una speranza, per campare mana, mi volim una speranza, per campare mana. Mana in zata che sta cava sulla bacchia di mana.
Sacci manca chi son che sei, straccio l'anno ma torna a casa, straccio per tutti i giorni a casa, spaccio quando non dormo, guarda in faccia quando ti sfonga pa, raggio ma buffe bomba se, plancia i dei suoni a me, nacci che ti fanno ma vita facile, non facile, tutti squadri in dall'asci, te voto non mi capaci, te voto non trovo pace, voglio una prospettiva, prosperità attiva, guarda figlio ma mattina, pronto per una tutto stile, ma stiva stiva, e castiga stirpano, vinto festina, te stira, istica rivoluzione, per ogni persona, voglio benessere in sto cesso, non voglio comprensione, brutto te fottuto buono, o brutto fa tutto l'amore, o lutto t'ha tutto l'amore, ma sfutta non muore, c'ha dura la speranza, che creatura in da panza, posso solo guardare innanzi, rete cari in do vacante.
Mi volim una speranza, per campare mana, mi volim una speranza, per campare mana, mi volim una speranza.
Okay, so we had a retest here of this level, which is nice, but I'm still looking for the price to go a little bit higher so I could go short again. Look at the 5 minute 5-minute chart. Yeah, cool. Test it here. I'll be waiting at around 39.75, 40. That's where I would go short again. There's this continuation trend also. Although, you know, the low, yeah, was here. So we had, technically speaking, we had a lower low on the 5-minute chart. So, yeah, I'm still looking, you know, to go short to around 30.75 up to 25. If it happens, I don't know, but you know, I'll be trying, you know, to go short again, but not yet. See, there's still more space, so it could go somewhere even here. We'll see. So we were at 75, like I said, 39.75. Now it's one handle and a quarter. Let's see. Here, 9 o'clock, and it's an open of the European session, and down, goes back up, retests, not bad. Alright, somehow I just don't see the strength to the upside. Just, you know, because I look here, how many orders are pulled from the ask size, how many are put, and they're putting more sell orders than pulling sell orders, so I'll just jump into one short. Let's see if I get filled. Too late. Okay. I'll try, you know, if I get hit or not. Filled, not hit, filled, better terminology. Nice drop for a quick scalp. See here, they're adding shorts. Okay, let's see. Still didn't get filled. One, two, three, boom, I'm in. Okay, let's see if it plays out. The strength is coming. Okay, they're adding 11 shorts, 3 shorts, boom, boom, boom. You see, every time price drops, they're adding here at the 38.25. They're somehow adding to the shorts. Every single time. Look there, they add to it. If it should go lower, I'd like to get hit with the first target where I would remove then my stop loss. But see, they add here 14, and they pulled 9 shorts. I just don't know if it's a base for a jump up or fall down. Now they're adding minus. Okay. Probably I'll just get stopped out. But they're slowly, look, they're slowly in the overboard area. Okay, I'll do it different way. I just move my targets here. Just forget about it. Okay, I'll just wait a little bit longer because see they're adding buys. This area here at 25, 38, 25, 38. I just want to see if it's deep place for shorts, you know. I just want to be sure, but look here, I'll just zoom it in. We're in the area of the moving average. That's a 50 period exponential moving average, and look at the candle. Alright, so now I see that's more of a short, so I'll just jump again, you know, take advantage, I hope. I'll play a little bit different here right now. I'll take 3 ticks for my first target, and I'll let the other one play out somewhere 34.25, 34.25, so I'll just lower them here. Let's see. If it doesn't work, well, it won't work. Alright, you know.
Speranze, cambia senza che stanze, quando tornano a scuola, quando stanno a basso bar e mettono mani in pistola, droga e tutta la di storia. A termine cami che scoria ci portiamo pure giuro, o pensiamo tutto quanto ma non dice mai nessuno. Noi teniamo una domanda, ma chi giudica, chi giudica? E oggi casa fuori rimane, è logica che si rimane in aria, non cagna niente. Tieni piera fritta a vierna, noi guardiamo in due binocoli, sti bastardi come mi ogna, senza rischio carcerata, proprio come in Domanopola. Una speranza, per cambiare rimane, una speranza, per cambiare rimane, una speranza, per cambiare rimane. Ma non sai che sta cava sulla perché rimane, una speranza, per cambiare rimane, una speranza, per cambiare rimane, una speranza, per cambiare rimane. Ma non sai che sta cava sulla perché rimane. Sacci manca che sono che sei, straccio l'anno ma torna a casa, straccio per tutti i giorni a casa, spaccio quando non dormo, guarda un faccio quando ti sponga pa, raggio ma buffet bomba se, plancia i dei suoni a me, nacci che ti fanno una vita facile, non ti piace, tutti squaglieri indallacci, te voto non mi capaci, te voto non trovo pace, voglio nata prospettiva, prosperità attiva, guarda figlio ma mattina, pronto per una tuta stina, ma stiva, e castiga stirpe, no vinto festina, te stira, istiga rivoluzione, per ogni persona, voglio benessere in da sto cesso, non voglio comprensione, brutto te fottuto buono, o brutto fa tutto l'amore, o lutto ti aiuta t'amore, ma sfutta non muore, c'ha dura la speranza, che creatura rinda panza, posso solo guardare innanzi, rete cari in do vacanza. Una speranza, per cambiare rimane, una speranza, per cambiare rimane, una speranza, per cambiare rimane. Ma non sai che sta cava sulla perché rimane, una speranza, per cambiare rimane, una speranza, per cambiare rimane, una speranza, per cambiare rimane. Ma non sai che sta cava sulla perché rimane. Basta che fila, che prezzo è l'affitto, ramella e merda cheat, ma basta che vita. E cosa non cagna né noi a Lucam, solo quando vai ci stanno tu can. O stato da poi le con balla in capa, tu scina e tu sballa come a chi non sa. Perché non può sapere fra te rinunciato, tieni i giorni con me soldi in da sacca contata. menos mãos. Arredo se gente scarpianga no. I lanci dorme perché sanno tangerone. E pensi che ora penso una reggerò. Facci vincere la sfortuna, tutti i frati di virtù. Facci che partire conto, ne per noi nuove creature. Noi volimmo una speranza, i campa senza che stanza. Quando tornano a scuola, quando stanno a basso bar. E mettono le mani in pistola, droga e tutta la di storia. A termine cami che scoria, ci portammo pure i giuro. O pensammo tutto quanto, ma non dice mai nessuno. Noi teniamo una domanda, ma chi giudica, chi giudica? E oggi casa fuori rimane, è logica che si rimane in aria, non cagna niente. Tieni vera fritta a verna, noi guardiamo in due binocoli, sti bastardi come mi ogna. Senza rischi carcerata, proprio come in domonopola. Noi volimmo una speranza, per campare rimane. Noi volimmo una speranza, per campare rimane. Noi volimmo una speranza, per campare rimane. Ma non sai che sta cava sulla perché rimane. Noi volimmo una speranza, per campare rimane. Noi volimmo una speranza, per campare rimane. Noi volimmo una speranza, per campare rimane. Ma non sai che sta cava sulla perché rimane.
Sacci manca che son che sa, straccio l'anno ma torna a casa. Straccio per tutti i giorni a casa, spaccio quando non dormo. Guarda in faccia quando ti stunga pa, raggio ma buffe bomba che. Plancia i zeri sono a me, nacci che ti fanno ma vita facile, non ti piace. Tutti squaglieri in dall'asci, ti voto non mi capaci, ti voto non trovo pace. Voglio una prospettiva, prosperità attiva. Guarda figlio ma mattina, pronto per una tua destina. Ma stiva, e castiga stirpe, no vinto festina, ti stira. Istiga rivoluzione per ogni persona. Voglio benessere in sto cesso, non voglio comprensione. Brutto te fottuto buono, o brutto fa tutto l'amore. O lutto t'aiuta t'amore, ma sfutta non muore. C'ha dura la speranza, che creatura in da panza. Posso solo guardare innanzi, rete cari in do vacanza.
Noi volimmo una speranza, per campare rimane. Noi volimmo una speranza, per campare rimane. Noi volimmo una speranza, per campare rimane. Ma non sai che sta cava sulla perché rimane. Noi volimmo una speranza, per campare rimane. Noi volimmo una speranza, per campare rimane. Noi volimmo una speranza, per campare rimane. Ma non sai che sta cava sulla perché rimane.
Basta che fila, che prezzo è l'affitto. Ramilla e merda git, ma basta che vita. E cosa non cagnano e noi alluccam. Solo quando guai ci stanno tu can. Lo stato da poi le con palla in capo. Tu scini e ti sballa con macchina non sa. Perché non può sapere fra te rinunciato. Tieni i giorni con me soldi in da sacca contata.
Okay, so I'm at almost break even, plus 1 point. Okay, it's moving in a slow pace, so I just move my stop loss here because I see there is not a lot of movement. So 2 points, 3 points. I just move here to 3 points. If I get stopped out, I still cover my commission, make few dollars. If I get hit with 3 ticks, you know, that's 37.50 minus like almost $4 commission. Okay, so I get stopped out here at the that's break even. Not a problem at all. Just I don't like to be open in the market, especially like in situations like here when there is not much of a movement. I don't like to be, in the market because I'm open to the risk. And there is a movement, alright, that's great. I'm okay to be in an open market, open position, especially if I can move my stop loss into a profit. But if I can't do it, I just cover. I just close my trade, or I want to, at least go break even, because there is no point to stay in the trade. No. See, as an institution, right? As an institution, I would be more like in the sports, an attacker. I would be attacking the market, because I'm a retail trader. From home, I don't have the advantages of an institution. I'm more of a defenseman, like in a sports terminology. So basically, I'm not attacking the market to make money. I'm defending my account from being, wiped out or to get into losses. Oh, look, now it's dropped. All right. So basically, I just take all the caution I can, like, I don't want to be in the risk, like open in a field, to get hit, something like that. I need to cover myself. We all traders are fighting for ourselves. It's not an institution, and even though in the institution everybody is fighting for themselves, even if there is a department for one instrument, or I was in the bonds market, so I was trading bonds. If it was short sterling, German bond, 10-year note, T-bond, whatever, that's what we were trading, but we were still fighting for ourselves, so we could get each good year-end bonus. So even though I was like supposed to look for my other friends, traders in the department, so I was still, like doing it for myself, because I'm there for my own money, not for their money, whatever. So I already explained on my in my blog, like my experience in the institution, how it worked. So basically, there are, what I want to say, there are many companies who are looking to fund traders. So a trader pays a company, I don't know, $200, $300, trade on a demo account for some time to make some profit, to show his risk management and so on, and then they will fund him some money to trade. In institution, that's like a different way of trading for somebody, but I was trading for a company on a real trading floor, which means I didn't have to pay anybody for anything. I just, they hired me, and I was trading on a demo for 3 months. So I would learn. We were trading calendar spreads on the bonds. Yeah. And I was, trading like that. It's completely different kind of trade, or kind of trading. It's very aggressive. The volumes are big, so my daily traded volume was like even 10 up to 15,000 contracts, but my positions were like 150 contracts, one position, with tight stop losses, and it was big, because look, if you have, I'll just show it here, if you have 150 contracts on E-mini S&P, one contract, that's 1250 for one tick, right? So one tick would mean almost $1,900 one tick. If I was trading like for 5 ticks, like quick scalp, that's almost $9,500 on one trade. And we had like 150 trades a day sometimes, So imagine I was trading 100 trades like that. My profitability would be 80%, let's say. That's 80 trades in hitting my target of 5 ticks. It's big, it's big, but wasn't always like that, just was an example. Basically I was hitting like 50,000 dollars a day profit for the company, and I was paid basic salary, which was like $1,000 a month, which was nothing. But then I was paid a year bonus, and then that was 10 cents on a contract I traded. So imagine 15,000 contracts a day. How many is it per week, per month, and then per year? And 10 cents on one. So that was quite some money. So that's another way, how you can trade. The downside is most of the firms, like when you're trading on a trading floor, they have their own strategy and they want you to learn the strategy and trade the strategy. So it's not like you can trade your own strategy because you got used to it, because you were trading like that at home. It's kind of different. There are trading floors where it is like, yeah, you trade whatever you want, the way you want, the way it suits you, make money, that's it. You make money, that's the bottom line. If you are funded trader by some company and you trade from home for some company, like let's say Top Stock Trader for example, then you trade whatever you want, because you trade from home, but you don't have the advantages. For example, an institution, first of all, they have the servers, they have the best latency, which means the orders are passed to the exchange in an instant, much faster than you would trade with your own computer from home with your internet connection there. It's completely different. Plus, our company or our department, the bonus department, we had 100,000 contracts for free every single month. So it was like 12,000 contracts per trader, or 10,000 contracts per trader in the department per month, which was for free. So I could, close a trade, let's say on a break even. I wouldn't make money and I wouldn't lose money. It was at zero, that's it, That's something you won't get when you are trading from home as a retail trader, like I'm trading right now. The best I can do is, if I have good volume every single month, I can say or ask my broker, to give me a lower commission, That's it. But if you are trading for a company, you just automatically you get so many things you will never get while you're trading at home. That's a big difference, trading for somebody and trading from home for your own account.
sta cava sulla perché rimane.
Sacci manca chi son che sei, straccio l'anno ma torna a casa, straccio per tutti i giorni a casa, spaccio quando non dormo, guarda un faccio quando ti sfonga pa, raggio ma buffe bomba se, plancia i di suona a me, nasci che ti fanno ma vita facile, non facile, tutti squadri in dall'asci, te voto non mi capaci, te voto non trovo pace, voglio nata prospettiva, prosperità attiva, guarda figlio ma mattina, pronto per nato destino, ma stiva, e castiga stirpe, no vinto festina, te stira, istica rivoluzione, per ogni persona, voglio benessere in sto cesso, non voglio comprensione, brutto te fottuto buono, o brutto fa tutto l'amore, o lutto t'ha tutto l'amore, ma sfutta non muore, c'ha dura la speranza, che creatura in da panza, posso solo guardare innanzi, rete cari in do vacanza.
Ma una speranza, per campare rimane, ma una speranza, per campare rimane, ma una speranza, per campare rimane, ma non sai che sta cava sulla perché rimane, ma una speranza, per campare rimane, ma una speranza, per campare rimane, ma una speranza, per campare rimane, ma non sai che sta cava sulla perché rimane.
Basta che fila, che prezzo è l'affitto, ramella e merda cheat, ma basta che è vita. E cosa non cagna né noi a Lucam, solo quando vuoi ci stanno tu can. Lo stato da poi le con palla in capo, tu scini e ti sballa come chi non sa. Perché non può sapere frate rinunciate, tieni i giorni con me soldi in da sacca contata.
Asciuga la vita come smoke, arredo 600 scarpe anche no. Il lancio torna perché stanotte non c'è roba, e penso che una benzona Range Rover. Faccio vincere la sfortuna, tutti i frati mi perduto, faccio che partire conto, ne per noi male creature. Noi vogliamo una speranza, i campa senza che stanza, quando tornano a scuola, quando stanno a basso bar, e mettono in mano in pistola, droga e tutta la di storia. A termine cami che scoria, ci portiamo pure i giuro, o pensiamo tutto quanto, ma non dice mai nessuno. Noi teniamo una domanda, ma chi giudica, chi giudica? E oggi casa fuori rimane, è logica che si rimane in erba, non cagna niente, tieni piera fritta a vierna. Noi guardiamo in doppio binocolo, sti bastardi come mi ogna, senza rischio carcerata, proprio come in domonopola. Noi una speranza, per campare rimane, noi una speranza, per campare rimane, noi una speranza, per campare rimane, ma non sai che sta cava sulla perché rimane, noi una speranza, per campare rimane, noi una speranza, per campare rimane, noi una speranza, per campare rimane, ma non sai che sta cava sulla perché rimane.
Sacci manca chi son che sei, straccio l'anno ma torna a casa, straccio per tutti i giorni a casa, spaccio quando non dormo, guarda un faccio quando ti sfonga pa, raggio ma buffe bomba se, plancia i di suona a me, nasci che ti fanno ma vita facile, non facile, tutti squadri sguardi rindallati, te voto non mi capaci, te voto non trovo pace. Voglio nata prospettiva, prosperità attiva. Guarda figlio ma mattina, pronto per nato destino. Ma stiva, e castiga stirpe, no vinto festina. Te stira, istiga rivoluzione, per ogni persona. Voglio benessere in sto cesso, non voglio comprensione. Brutto te fottuto buono, o brutto fa tutto l'amore. O lutto t'aiuta t'amore, ma sfutta non muore. C'ha dura la speranza, che creatura rinda panza. Posso solo guardare annanzi, rete cari in vacanza.
Una speranza, per campare mana. Una speranza, per campare mana. Una speranza, per campare mana. Mana è stata che sta cava sulla
I'm waiting here for a bit higher price, so I could go short again. See, so maybe here at 39 would be okay. Looking at that, but then it's good to be aware that, look, it doesn't really go lower. It's kinda held here around the moving average, so it could be the same thing like yesterday here, the lows, like it's creating a double bottom or something. See, it's kind of holding it here. There wasn't really a break below, because looking at this candle, there was a big movement to the downside when the European session opened. It created a shadow of this candle, that's why I call it a shadow, and then go up, back here, didn't make a lower low, back up here to the moving average, and it's kind of holding it here. Something like that, you know, it's holding it. So it's kind of, you know, to be aware, because it's, I'm like, alright, so this is today's session with the including the Asian session and Australian session. It went down, but as you can see, it's creating this bottom here, and the market, for some reason, it's not able to, you know, break it. It's just holding there, which could also mean that if the price breaks above somewhere here, we might see a movement back to 50 like yesterday. It might not happen during the European session, but maybe during the US session, maybe even at the open, it might just, you know, go up. Looking here, but you know, I don't see any good entries for my shorts if I will go short. I mean, while we are here, I'll be looking, you know, go short. We have a range here, but I'll wait for a better entry. Maybe around 40, I would go short, around 40, yeah. We'll see.
Faccio manca che son gassato, straccio l'anno ma torno a casa, straccio per tutti i giorni a casa, faccio quando non dormo, guarda un faccio quando ti stunga pa, raggio ma buffe bomba se, plancia i dei suoni a me, nacci che ti fanno una vita facile, non ti piace, tutti squadri rindallaci, te voto non mi capaci, te voto non trovo pace, voglio nata prospettiva, prosperità attiva, guarda figlio ma mattina, pronto per nato destino, ma stiva, e castiga stirpe, no vinto festina, te stira, istiga rivoluzione, per ogni persona, voglio benessere in sto cesso, non voglio comprensione, brutto te fottuto buono, o brutto fa tutto l'amore, o lutto t'aiuta t'amore, mo lascia dura la speranza che creature in da panza posso solo guardare innanzi a rete cari in vacanza
Una speranza per campare in mano una speranza per campare in mano una speranza per campare in mano ma non sai che sta cava sulle bacchine in mano una speranza per campare in mano una speranza per campare in mano una speranza per campare in mano ma non sai che sta cava sulle bacchine in mano
Okay.
basta che fila che prezzo è la fit da mille merda cheat ma basta che beat e cosa non cagna né noi all'ucam solo quando vuoi ci stanno tu can lo stato da poi le
Very,
copalle
very quiet.
tu scina e ti sballa con macchina non sa perché non può sapere fra te rinunciato tieni i giorni con me soldi in da sacca contata
It's a quiet day. Wow. There's really not much happening today. Anyways, tomorrow when I'll get online, I'll show you, I'll explain to you, whoever is interested, how to psychologically prepare yourself for trading. So no matter what happens, you stay cool, with your mind clear. You don't fall into a panic when the shit hits the fan, so to speak. Just stay cool, stay calm, stick to your plan, stick to your strategy, and everything will be just okay. I'll do it tomorrow, It's kinda more things that a trader would have to cover, but the basics I explained already on my blog, where I wrote how I prepare myself for the trading day, and what I basically do when I'm losing a trade or a couple of trades. It's very important, because many people think trading is just looking at the charts all the time, and goes down, I'm selling, goes up, I'm buying, whatever. It's not that. there is no holy grail in trading, so no indicators or set of indicators will make you rich. The only holy grail, as I say, is the trader himself. That's it.
Perché vuoi sapere, frate, rinunciate, tieni i giorni con me soldi in da sacca contata. Asciuga la vita come smoke, arredo 600 scarpe anche no. Il lancio torna perché stanotte non c'è roba, e penso che una benzona Range Rover. Faccio vincere la sfortuna, tutti i frati mi perduti, faccio che partire conto, non è per noi ma le creature. Noi vogliamo una speranza, i campa senza che stanza, quando tornano a scuola, quando stanno a basso bar, e mettono mano in pistola, droga e tutta la di storia. A terra nei campi che scoria, ci portiamo pure i giuro, o pensiamo tutto quanto, ma non dice mai nessuno. Noi teniamo una domanda, ma chi giudica, chi giudica? E oggi casa fuori rimane, è logica che si rimane in erba, non cagna niente, tieni piera fritta a verna. Noi guardiamo in doppio binocolo, sti bastardi con mi ogna, senza rischi carcerata, proprio come in domanopolo. Noi una speranza, per campare in mano, noi una speranza, per campare in mano, noi una speranza, per campare in mano. Ma non sai che sta cava sulla bacchina in mano, noi una speranza, per campare in mano, noi una speranza, per campare in mano, noi una speranza, per campare in mano. Ma non sai che sta cava sulla bacchina in mano. Straccio manca chi son che sei, straccio l'anno ma torna a casa, straccio per tutti i giorni a casa, spaccio quando non dormo, guarda un faccio quando ti sfonga pa, raggio ma buffe bomba se, plancia i dei suoni a me, nasci che ti fanno ma vita facile, non ti piace, tutti squaglieri in dallaci, te voto non mi capaci, te voto non trovo pace, voglio nata prospettiva, prosperità attiva, guarda figlio ma mattina, pronto per una tuta stile, ma stiva, e castiga stirpe, no vinto festina, te stira, istica rivoluzione, per ogni persona, voglio benessere in da sto cesso, non voglio comprensione, brutto te fottuto buono, o brutto fa tutto rumore, o lutto t'ha tutto amore, ma sfutta non muore, c'ha dura la speranza, che creatura in da panza, posso solo guardare innanzi, rete cari in do vacanza. Noi una speranza, per campare in mano, noi una speranza, per campare in mano, noi una speranza, per campare in mano. Ma non sai che sta cava sulla bacchina in mano, noi una speranza, per campare in mano, noi una speranza, per campare in mano, noi una speranza, per campare in mano. Ma non sai che sta cava sulla bacchina in mano. Basta che fila, che prezzo è l'affitto, ramella e merda cheat, ma basta che vita. E cosa non cagna né noi alluccam, solo quando i guai ci stanno tu canni. Lo stato da poi le con palla in capo, Tu scina e ti sballa come a chi non sa. Perché non può sapere, frate, rinunciate. Tieni i giorni con me soldi in da sacca contata.
So I got one here. We made the lower low again. Well, almost. Quarter of point. But look at the candle here. It's more like I want to go up again.
Speranze, camba senza che stanza. Quando tornano a scuola, quando stanno a basso bar e mettono mano in pistola, droga e tutta la di storia. A termine cami che scoria ci portiamo pure i giuro. O pensiamo tutto quanto ma non dice mai nessuno. Noi teniamo una domanda ma chi giudica, chi giudica. E oggi casa fuori rimane, è logica che si rimane in erba non cagna niente. Tieni piera fritta a verna, noi guardiamo in doppio binocolo, sti bastardi con mi ogna. Senza rischio carcerata proprio come in domonopolo. Noi una speranza, per cambiare di mano. Noi una speranza, per cambiare di mano. Noi una speranza, per cambiare di mano. Ma non sai che sta cava sulla bacchia di mano. Una speranza.
So my first target, 5 ticks was hit. That was quite fast, I would say. And I moved my stop loss to plus 2 ticks. So it will cover my, that's $25, so it almost, it's like 21.20 I would say for me. $21.20 for me, you know, including the commission. Alright, I'm moving my take profit a bit higher because I see the potential here. Also, I'm moving my stop loss to plus 4 ticks. I will see if it will go even higher. I mean, looking at the RSI, it has the potential. Now, looking at the 5-minute chart, it's having a hard time to break the low and make a new low. So what I see is it might go today to 38.50. I mean, it might be the same like yesterday, the same game. I don't think it will happen during the European session though. I believe it will happen during the American session. Okay, so let's see, you know, I'm kind of trying, you know, I already have a stop loss at 5 ticks, so this is completely comfortable trade, you know, one contract filled at 5 ticks, stop loss for the second contract at 5 ticks, you know, 7 ticks, it couldn't get any better for me right now, you know. Okay, moving my stop loss to 9 ticks. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 2.25 of a handle. 9 ticks. One handle is 4 ticks, so 1 full point. So that's 2.25 of a point, you know. 2.5 point. You see, even when I move, it shows you 2.5 point, 2.7, 3 points. So that's 3 handles. My stop loss is 3 full handles, and it still has some potential to go even higher. If I get stopped out, I ain't gonna cry. So 6 handles is my take profit based on the volume. You know, I just dare it to go higher. If it doesn't, I'm still happy, you know. My stop loss is now at 4 handles, 4 full ticks, 4 full, not ticks, points. That's 16 ticks. Okay, I move it even higher. I move it even higher based on it. You know, I dare it to go higher. If it doesn't, you know, it's okay. Because my stop loss is at 4.5 handles, 4.5 points, which means that's 18 ticks stop loss. And just to show, 18 ticks multiplied by 12.50 per tick, that's $225 minus the commission. That's like 221.20, something around that. Boom, another $25 added to my take profit, you know. So I was buying here because we were here already oversold, and I was just waiting for a green candle like that, so it breaks up, you know, like it shows that there might be buyers in the game, you know, so on. So I've closed now, you know. Very good trade I would have. I say, yeah, 5. That's a nice trade, I gotta say. 5.25 of a point. So that's 21 ticks. 21 multiplied 12.50, that's 262.50. 200 minus like 380 is my commission. I believe that's almost 259, almost $260 on this contract, right? Another was 5 ticks multiplied by 5 ticks multiplied 12.50 per tick. The 62 minus 380 for the commission, that's 58.70. Very nice trade, very nice trade, you know. And it's all live, so you can see, yeah. That's how the cookie crumbles. So basically what I was explaining earlier today, you know, it's okay to take a risk, you know. It went down, but you see, the more I looked at the chart, the more I saw that the sellers are not just there, you know. Every time they try to push, buyers are jumping in, and you could see it here at the chart here. It just couldn't, you know, break lower. So I was like, yeah, perhaps there are some hidden buyers or whatever, you know, or the sellers are just, you know, jumping overboard and trying to go to the long side, you know, to the bid side. Yeah, it worked. You see, I got advantage almost of the whole move to the upside. It looks like a revenge when I got stopped out here. I just, you know, was like, yeah, and then I didn't take this move, so it's like a revenge. I took advantage of that. So, you know, And now look, we kind of have a base here. We are almost overbought, but we shouldn't get fooled, you know, to go short right now, because even though the RSI shows us that we are almost overbought, doesn't mean that the price won't go even higher, you know. But it's good to closely watch this. You see, it creates some kind of a base here. Boom, 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 boom. So if the price holds around here, it might go down. So look what I'll do. I'll go short here if I get filled, of course. My stop, come on, I didn't want to click that. My stop will be one tick above, so 41.25, right? That means that if I get filled, my risk is just 3 ticks, which is nothing, right? But if it goes down, I make 5 and 10. If to 38, that would be somewhere here. I could go even over to, let's see, I'll go over into 37 here. But I have to get filled first, you know. If I don't get filled, you know, and it drops lower, well, you know, there goes money, but it's okay, it's part of trading. Don't chase a trade, never do it, stick to your plan. If you don't get filled, you don't get filled, you know, there will be always other opportunities to make money in the market. Just don't force it, you know, like it goes down, oh come on, I have to get filled. Let's say, for instance, I click here, I get filled in the market, and then it goes up, boom. I get stopped out, you know, that's it. So don't force it, you know, unless you're very certain that there are big sellers jumping in and you are like, you know, I gotta take advantage of it because, you know, it will fall fast, you know. Then okay, it's okay, you know, to get filled at market, you know, and just go with the flow. But right now, no, I'm not forcing it. You see, if I got filled here, I would already close my first target. It just didn't happen. But I'm not. No, I'm not crying about it. I'm not greedy. I'm not greedy because, you know, I just, you know, take whatever money it gives me. If it doesn't, you know, it doesn't, just, you know. See, the funny thing is when I look at all the gurus on Twitter, right? And they show all the big money, stacks of money, fancy cars, nice houses, whatever. And I'm like, I've met many real traders. I mean, professional traders, but real traders, not some gurus, you know. And I never saw them transmitting their trades online on YouTube like I do right now, but you know, I mean, while they were trading for institution and so on, you know, I didn't see any of them showing their P&L, nothing. Most of them rode a bike to work, to the office, so no Lambos, no whatever Ferraris. They all had nice houses, I have to say, you know, but they didn't show it, you know. They didn't brag, oh look, I have this, I have that, you know. They just didn't brag. So that's the difference between the real traders and the gurus on Twitter. When I was trading for an institution, I never had any transmissions on YouTube or anything once at all. So yeah, that's how it went, you know. I was just never doing it. I had no time for that. I didn't even think about it, you know. Now when I'm trading from home, my own account, you know, I just do it because I can.
Ajuda a ir a vida com as mãos. A rede dos engenhos capeando não. E lá de longe porque sabe tangerão. Pensa que olha, pensa na Angelo. Faz lente nas futuras. Do livrado e virtude. Faz chegar parte da reguda. Nega numa de criatura. Meu lima na esperança. E acabar sem distância. Quando torna na escola. Quando está na baixo bar. E mete na mano e pistola. A droga, tudo lá de história. Até negar minha escolha. Chamo, tá-me bura e jura. Ou pensar-me do teu anda, mano. Diz mais chuva. Cuida de mim, na domanda. Mas que judiga, que judiga. É hoje casa por imã. É hoje casa por imã.
It might be a good place to short, but you know, I'm like I said, I'm not forcing it at all. Checking the 5-minute chart. No, I'm not forcing it. I'll just see what happens. Yeah. So that's a big difference between the gurus on the internet. You know, basically they don't trade real accounts. They don't, you know, maybe they don't even know really how to trade. It's more like an advertisement for trading. They sell their subscription for crazy money, and that's how they make all the big money, and that's how they are able, you know, to buy houses or whatever. But that's only and because new traders, because experienced traders wouldn't do it, but new traders, they just don't know how to trade, and they trust those gurus and pay them big money, and you know, they are able then to buy all the fancy stuff, you know, but it has nothing to do with trading. So, you know, don't get fooled by that. It has nothing to do with trading. Ask any guru for, I don't know, the risk management, how they do the preparing for the trading and so on. They won't even tell you because they don't do it. They don't have to do it. They maybe show you some watch list they've copied probably from some other trader or whatever. They even share their P&L from 1st of January when the market is closed, but somehow they managed to open trades or whatever, you know, and it's crazy, you know, and people fall for that, and that's the sad part, because, you know, if they do it, you know, they do it, you know, they are assholes, but who pays them that money, you know? Those people are just stupid, you know, because in the market, you know, it's completely different life. Okay, look here, my entry, bang, at the top of the candle. My stop was 3 ticks. Just one tick above this one, this high here. I got filled for 5 ticks. Then I moved my stop loss and I got filled at 4 ticks. Got stopped out for the second contract at 4 ticks. So that's 9 ticks. Where am I? 9 ticks multiplied 1250 minus 7, like 60 for the commission. So that's around almost $105 on this trade alone. 5 ticks, that's a handle and a quarter, and 4 ticks, that's a full handle. And I've closed. I mean, this strategy I used back in 2012 and 13, and it was okay. Then I tried something else, but it still works, you know. If you're trading forex, it won't work. I've tried it when I was trading forex and CFDs, and it's a balloon. It didn't work. Futures is trading for me in stock, but I don't trade stocks. I used to. I don't trade them anymore, but it's a balloon. The forex stuff, a lot of scams and bullshit, you know. I mean, to compare forex and futures, it's like two completely different planets. It's a different universe, I would say. Forex is just, you know, bullshit, you know. I can't even imagine, why did I trade it? Bullshit. You can see real volume, you just read the chart, but the chart is showing you what happened before. It doesn't show you what is happening right now, like here on the depth of market in futures or in the stock. Oh, I got 3 likes. Woohoo! That's great, you know. Whoever liked my video, thank you very much. Thank you very much. You know, this is not like I do it for money, you know. I have like 75 subscribers and maybe 2 of them maybe watch it, you know. I just do it for fun mostly, you know. And I want to show some way of how to trade market when you are trading for yourself. I might give you some tricks, some hints, whatever. It's not for money, you know. I make money purely on trading, from trading. I don't ask for any subscription. I don't ask for a foundation, nothing like that. You know. It doesn't interest me at all. Market, that's what pays me, you know. And when I have time, I share video like this one, live trading, and that's it, you know. It just fulfills me, I would say. I just like it, you know. I enjoy it a lot. Yeah, so basically that's how it works, you know, with the traders. So you don't have to pay me for monthly for nothing. If I share something on my blog, that's also for free, you know. I even shared on my blog strategy, actually it's also on my YouTube, strategy how we traded on the trading floor, how we traded the calendar spreads, so you know how to jump the queues and so on. For the trading, I believe most of the traders know I'm using CR charts, and yeah, I trade with AMP futures. I'm with them for 5 years, so you know I'm not like jumping for other companies. I'm okay with the AMP futures. They never did any BS on me or in my accounts. Everything was always top notch, so I'm okay. Plus CR charts is for free. The only thing I'll do it probably on Friday, because I won't have time now. I'll just change my data feed provider to CQG. I like CQG. I also used to trade with the CQG IC platform. It was a really good platform. The best platform I've ever traded with was Zero Charts, because you can customize it. You can customize everything. From the DOM. Like, I don't know any platform which allows you to customize stuff like Zero Chart stuff. I mean, wow. And the best then CQG was good, not the best, I mean, but it was good. And trading technologies, TT Pro. Back then it was Xtrader Pro. It wasn't a web-based platform. It was desktop. I don't even think if they still have the desktop version of the Xtrader Pro, but that's what I've used, and it was a perfect fit for me. But now I use Sierra. If I wanted to have not a volume profile but the TPO chart, then I would have to pay additional like $35 a month, which is not a lot. It's like 3 ticks on E-mini S&P a month, which is nothing. But I just don't use it, so why would I spend another additional $35? But if I'll feel a need, I'll just do it. It's very, very cheap, I would say. If you go, for example, for the TT Pro or the TT Standard platform, that's for $50 a month with AMP. Actually, it's not just on AMP, it's their a subscription, I would say, for the platform, and there is also the TPO chart.
Tu shine të shballa ku makinën zaba Për kim bo sa vej frateri në shasha Tjeni jorë në kumë me sorti nda sa që kundata
Alright, so now I'm looking at the chart again here. It kinda hit this top, plus made a couple of more ticks, goes back here, so we are at I would say square zero, but the RSI didn't show the strength, like it made another high here, which means that we have a diversion. Diversion is, if you see here, that's a higher high compared to this one, but okay, here it's made a lower high, so we have some kind of a diversion, which means that we might go short, right? I'll just trade here, click there, and I'll check this one. See, might go back here somewhere around 39.25. It might go back to that. Might not, So let's see, And another thing I wanted to ask, I'd like to ask the gurus, how is it that they always have profits? they always have profits. I haven't seen any single guru who shows that he lost a trade. How do they do it, you know? I'm like, I've never seen any trader who didn't lose. So basically, you know, I lost a couple of trades today, and it's okay. Or I got break even or whatever, one tick up, which is not really a win, I would say. So how is it possible that they are able to make money every single day? Plus they are able to trade like 365 days a year. So they trade even Saturday when the market is closed, whatever. There's a holiday. What's a holiday, you know? It's crazy. How is it possible? How they can do it, you know? I'd love to ask them. They are able to profit all the freaking time. Never take a hit from the market. I mean, wow. I don't know. Maybe because they don't show how much they've lost, or maybe whenever they lose, they just delete the trade from the simulation. I don't know. Or maybe, okay, I'll move my stop loss to +3. Or maybe, just maybe, they just, you know, are so good. Alright, so that was it right now. Got stopped out for 1, 2, and so 3 and 2 because I got filled at 2 different prices. So I'm +2 ticks for one trade, +3 ticks for the another trade. Okay guys, so that's all for today. I mean, there's not much of a movement. You saw at least a couple of trades that I did today, and I'll talk to you then tomorrow again. See you. Wish you